So here in the basement, this right here is the same location where my YouTube profile picture was taken. As you can see, there is my Sega Saturn, both Model 2 console and controller, just like in the photo, which, you know, if you want to get another look at it, here it is. I will put it in now. Okay, there's the photo. And above it is this flashlight. This is the same flashlight I used to take the photo back in late 2018 on this microphone stand right here. And in case you're wondering, all this musical equipment you see right here, this is actually all my dad's stuff. This is not like another hobby of mine, because if it was another hobby, you would have seen this stuff way more often in videos. Anyways, getting back on topic. So of course, yeah, I'd have that there like so, and then I'd turn off all the lights in the basement. Oh, there we go. And yeah, that gives you an idea of what the process was like. Some behind the scenes here at Orky Bork's house. Now what would this look like if I removed the action replay? How about that? An alternate take. I'll move the light around a bit even just for the hell of it. Let's move it like that. Hell yeah. Move it some more. There, now you can see the cartridge port. Now I'll put the action replay back in. And now, let's put Hang On GP in the console. So, in my Christmas 2020 video, I mentioned a PlayStation 2 game that I had ordered for Christmas that had not arrived in time for Christmas or that video. That game being NCAA March Madness 2003. And, well, the copy I ordered never showed up. It was from a Canadian seller. Yeah, it just never did show up. But, you know what? Here's a copy right now. I bought this from a US seller, actually, on May 8th, 2021. It just kind of took a while to, you know, put aside the funds and, you know, get a good enough deal on a copy. But, yeah, why don't we give it a try? But what do we have here? My PlayStation Portable 1000, my PSP 3000, and my PlayStation Vita. How about that? Treatment in progress. How about no? Okay, we're back in the same room as we were last year to show off all my Christmas presents. Hello there. Look at that, you can see a Wii game right about there. But what Wii game is that? Why, it's Bust-A-Move Bash. It's, you know, Bust-A-Move, up to 8 players. It's an early Wii title. And I should have got this a hell of a lot sooner than when I did, but that's cool. It's cool to own it. Alright, next up we got Wimbledon Championship Tennis on the Genesis. So this one actually has a bit of an interesting story of how I got it. Basically I was on the phone with my good buddy Fabio, who you may remember from the unboxing random NES games videos I made a couple years ago. And he was basically talking with me, asking about a certain game, and he wanted to know if I knew what it was. And he told me that if I could identify this game, he'd give me $10. So he described, oh yeah, you're a little astronaut flying around. It was a game on the Game Boy Advance. And then I proposed, is it Archer McLean's Drop Zone? And, well, that was correct, but the thing is, the Drop Zone game on the Game Boy Advance was called Super Drop Zone Intergalactic Rescue Mission. So I was kind of I was kind of right, but at the same time, no, because I didn't say the title, you know, precisely. But, you know, hey, he still got this game for me anyways. So, yeah, this was on November 1st when he bought this, so I'm including it here as a honorary Christmas present. So, thank you again, Fabio. And the game itself is, it's a very solid tennis game for sure. Okay, and then next up we got Shadow Blasters on the Genesis. Go on, camera, focus. Or don't. You can do it. There we go. Anyways, yeah, this seems like a interesting, fun little, Genesis platforming adventure of sorts that I was like, yeah, let's get that. I think I might have first seen Pete Dorr stream this, on Twitch as my, you know, introduction to this game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of that. And then here we have Koneku Monogatari, The Adventures of Chatran on the Famicom Disk System. Hell fucking yeah. This is based off of a movie, The Adventures of Milo and Otis. The game itself seems pretty decent from what I've played, but the music is, like, just fucking irredeemably awful. But yeah, I do want to play more of this. You know, we'll give it the old college try and beat it. Yeah. Alright, now we got Power Rangers Time Force on the Game Boy Color. I'm always out on the look for, you know, Game Boy Color games, you know, ones that look interesting for me to, you know, try and beat them, and then later have stories to tell. And this one seems pretty good from what little I've played. Definitely want to sit down and, you know, give it the old college try and beat it. I got your cart, whoever the hell you are. Yeah, there's also PS1 and Game Boy Advance versions of this game that I'll have to get at some point. Yes. Then we got Mechasalt Phantom War on the DS. Yeah, I got this because, you know, I got the first two Mechasalt games on the original Xbox, and, well, now I have them all, so I can, you know, sit down and attempt to beat all three of them at some point. Yeah. And there they are, Mechasalt and Mechasalt 2 Lone Wolf, both for the original Xbox. These were not Christmas gifts this year, or any year. I did not get these games during Christmas. I got the first one in 2020, and the second one in 2021. I just wanted to show you that I do indeed own them. Then, of course, we got some Nintendo 64 stuff. Like, we got Bust-A-Move 99 here. Yeah, this little fucker cost me $71. This bastard is uncommon. But even so, I imagine if I, you know, attempted to buy this game in 2018 or 2017, I probably could have got it for, I don't know, 50 flat, maybe. But it's cool to have, for sure. But because I, you know, shelled out the money for this uncommon little fucker, I decided, let's get the other one. The other Bust-A-Move game on the N64 right away. And here it is, Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition. Then we got Road Rash 64. I've never played or owned a Road Rash game prior to this, but I actually had a great time with this. I did sit down and beat it. It took me 7 hours because, well, that's just where I am in life. It's not even a difficult game, you know, especially, you know, when you consider, you know, the other Road Rash games, but, you know, still, I had a blast with this, for sure. Then we got Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness. The N64 version of this game was only released in North America. So how about that? I'm definitely looking forward to, putting some more time into this, play through it, maybe even 100% it. And then we got Perfect Dark, a game I was more so hyped to see what the multiplayer was like, and, only got 3 stages from the start. I don't know, maybe you unlock more if you beat the game or fulfill some criteria, or maybe you get like another 1 or 2 stages if you just do 3-player instead, but yeah, I don't know. I liked what I saw, but, clearly there's still a future. I almost said history. Clearly a future I need to have with this game. And then we got some PS Triple games. We got Haze, a first-person shooter that is exclusive to the PS3. Definitely have a future with this one too. Looking forward to trying that out. And then we got Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I've had my eyes on the Wii U version of this game since 2014, I want to say. Could even be 2015, but yeah, somewhere around there. But right now the Wii U version is kind of out of my price range for money I'm willing to spend right now. It's not like absurdly expensive, but yeah, I just decided I'll just get this one going. Besides, I think for me to get more out of the Wii U version, I would have to also get a Wii U Pro controller, which yeah, I don't own one of those, but in any case, still great to have this. I have Tekken Tag Tournament 1 on the PS2 as well as Tekken 4, 5, 6, and 7, and Death by Degrees. Those are all my Tekken games that I own, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Along with the PSP version of Tekken 6 and Tekken Dark Resurrection. And here we have Last Bronx on the Saturn. Now this little fucker cost me $102. Yes, I decided let's get it before I, inevitably see this game going for $200, and I'll never be able to get it cheaper than that. So got a decent enough deal, I suppose. Again, that's the final price, including shipping and tax and whatever. So just keep that in mind when I say these prices. And even then, as you can see, the fucking this part of the artwork is like caving in on the case, so that's no fun. Yeah, this is a Sega-made fighting game released in North America in 1997. And yeah, this game is really cool. This game, runs and looks great. It was a very, well, optimized and made piece of software for the Saturn hardware. And yeah, it's just very, satisfying and enjoyable to kick ass and do what you do in, fucking fighting games. Yeah. Check it out, but be aware of the prices. There's also a Japan-only Sega Ages PS2 Last Bronx port, so maybe you might have better luck getting that for a good price. Yeah. Money well spent, though. Really great game. And then we got Atari 50, the anniversary celebration on the Switch. I'm sure you're all familiar with this at this point. This is a incredible fucking compilation. Lots of, games and cool extras and stuff. There are some things I would have liked to have really seen on here. Like, I would have liked to have seen the real sports games, the 5200 versions, that is. The 2600 versions are on this here. I also would have liked to have seen Motor Psycho on the 7800 get ported. Some Lynx games. The ones off the top of my head would be Gates of Zendokon, Electro Cop, and Checkered Flag, and also, by extension, the Jaguar version of Checkered Flag. I don't actually have any experience with those games. Those are just games I would have liked to have seen and try out here. But this is still a great compilation. Again, even if it only has, because for Lynx and 5200 games, not much. You get, some Jaguar stuff, and that's great. It's just great seeing, an Atari compilation that's just more then Atari 2600 and arcade stuff. Like, again, really getting Lynx and, you know, Jaguar stuff. Man, that's so great. And yeah, you get some, you know, of course, plenty of arcade stuff, Atari 800 stuff, you know, the history and all the, of course, Sword Quest Air World, the fact that, you know, they went ahead and made a game, you know, in that spirit and whatnot, recreate it from, you know, the original design documents and stuff. Like, it is a really great, you know, cool, just thing to have. Definitely check this out, for sure, you know, if you're interested. But, you know, I guess I probably don't need to tell you that because you probably already own this if you're interested. I got a good deal on this. It was a Black Friday special. Got it for, you know, $10 off. Got it for fucking 45, or it was either 45 or 46 as opposed to, you know, 56. So, yeah, really, really happy to have this. And now we got this round of Mario games on the Switch, starting off with Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I haven't played this yet. I haven't even looked into the deets about Bowser's Fury in general, other than, you know, I know Bowser Jr.'s there, goes up to Mario and shows, oh my god, look at my dad, help me, Mario. And then some other nonsense happens. But of course, here it is next to Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U. How about that? Now, this game, of course, is very poggers and epic. Now here it is next to this heat vent. Of course, one of the criterias you need to meet if you want to 100% this game is that you have to beat every level in the game 5 times. Specifically, you have to do it with, you know, the 5 characters, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Rosalina, which I did do that, but that was through multiplayer with the help of either 9 or 10 different people from, you know, when I did get this game initially, because I did get this for Christmas 2013, and then I believe I 100%ed it in either 2015 or 16, so, you know, put a good amount of time, like 50, 60 hours, one of those two, and yeah, I love this game. It's a lot of fun. Then, of course, in the legacy of the Wii U, with all the Wii U ports to Switch, of course, comes the Switch port. And I wasn't in a rush enough to get it, you know, in 2021 when it came out, but of course I knew I had to get it at some point, and, well, here it is. So, I don't think I'm going to 100% it again, even with multiplayer, but, you know what, we'll see what's in store for this version. Yeah. Okay, and then we got, Mario Party Superstars and Mario Strikers Battle League. I've barely put any time into this, so I wish I had something more to say about, you know, the games, but yeah, here they are. Show you the back. Yeah. I don't really have anything to say about them right now because I have not put enough time into them. So, yeah. Now, this game having online features and, you know, the ability to see all these new, or rather these old Mario Party boards with a fresh coat of paint, you know, new life and all that in them, was that enough to convince you to buy this game? Let me know in the comments. And did you buy this game? Did you buy any of the games shown off here? Hold on, let's put this back so you can get a better look. Yeah, did you buy any games shown off here? Even fucking Koneku Monogatari, The Adventures of Chatran? Let me know as well. Pretty satisfying, successful Christmas 2022, I will say. I also wanted to mention real quick that I did not get Sonic Frontiers because I don't own a PlayStation 5 yet, and that's the version I want. So, yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later I will get a PS5 and Sonic Frontiers, yeah, soon enough.